Hi Taurus, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome in if you're new to the channel and welcome back if you're a subscriber. Alright, so this reading is going to be for the week of July 12th through the 18th. And I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Pull you a card from there and read from the book for you about that. And I'm going to pull a 9 card from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Alright, so let's get going. This is, I think, a very nice week. We've got an energetic change coming in. Yes, we're still in Cancer season, rounding toward the end of it. We're going to move into Leo season on the 22nd. But before that, this week, we've got 2 planets, personal planets, that are already moving in and conjuncting in Leo. We have Venus and Mars, the celestial lovers, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, having a conversation, talking to each other, and trying to work on stuff and get along, because Mercury is in Cancer, talking about our feelings and maybe helping to work on some problems that might have come up in the last couple of weeks with the oppositions and squares, right, to that big Uranus and Saturn thing happening all year, right? The old versus new, changing it up. What we're letting go of that doesn't work, and what we're instating now into the relationship that just helps it flow, right? I think that's a great thing. There's your card. Taurus, you get the storyteller. All right, storyteller, Taurus. I'm also going to pull 9 cards here from the Light Seers. Settle in with me, all right? I'm going to pull 9, and we're going to start the reading. I'm going to read that for you. So I think that's a beautiful energy. I really do. I think it's a nice feeling. It's great for romance. Mars and Venus. 9 cards for you, Taurus. In both those planets, conjuncting, getting together, in Leo. Leo is the 5th house, and the 5th house is really, they call it the playhouse, right? It's outside in the sun, Leo. Even though it's not Leo season yet, they are conjuncting in Leo this week. And that is creativity, it's romance, it's fun, it's childlike, children and just joyfulness. It's being authentic and true to oneself. And I think that that's what this conjunction is really helping us do with each other. You know, men and women together, but also the male and female sides of ourselves, and aligning them, allowing for both the inward and the outward flow of energy. So whether you're male, male, female, female together, or male, female together, we all have both sides, Venus and Mars. So, yeah, helps those energies get together. And look at this get together card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups. That is beautiful, coming into balance with the temperance, peace, and healing in relationships, and accomplishment doing so. Wow, Taurus, look at this. Well, if this is about, it's definitely about a relationship. But what relationship? That's what you're going to answer for yourself as I do the reading, because the 2 of Cups is someone you can be yourself with. Okay? So it could be anyone, could be romance, but it could also be friendship and family. 2 of Cups is more affinity than what I would call romantic or sexual love. It can be, but it's just that I get you, you get me, you know, peanut butter and jelly, that kind of thing. Let's read the storyteller for you, Taurus. 17, the storyteller. The story we tell ourselves, eh? Key concepts: identity, positive self-definition, teaching others how to treat you through the stories you tell about who you are. Do you know the story you tell others about who you are? You're a unique being with unique talents, and a story unique to you and your experience. In fact, your destiny can be found in the way you weave together these threads of yourself in the world. If there's anything in your life you want to change, then it's time to adjust the story you tell about yourself. Perhaps you are too self-deprecating or apologetic about how you shine, minimizing your power so others will accept you. Perhaps the way you voice your expectation diminishes your ability to succeed, or you're too willing to tolerate a less than supportive environment. It's easy to be in denial when it comes to others and their behavior towards you. Understand however, that you teach people how to treat you through how you talk about yourself. Once you recognize what story you're telling others about how to treat you, you can tell a different one. What if you could connect to your true power as a co-creator of your reality? The story originates in your mind, how you think, your conditioning, and past experiences, how you view the world, and what you expect to see in it. The truth is, you have everything you need to tell a new tale and weave more blessings into the world as your unique contribution. In fact, practice speaking of your amazing success, your overflowing abundance, and all the love that surrounds you. Soon the outer world will tell that same story back to you. Wow. Okay, so what you tell yourself goes right back to the saying, what you believe, you achieve. So every word that you say, even when you're describing yourself to others, oh, I'm not very good at that. Well, then what is that person's expectation of you? That you're not going to be very good at that. What if we stopped doing that to ourselves? What if we said, well, I'm inexperienced in this, but I'm going to give it my best go, and the person's going to encourage you. Well, you can do it, right? So it's little changes. And with Mars and Venus conjuncting in Leo, about how to shine our true, authentic self. Letting your light out, letting it out to the world like a lighthouse, shining. Okay, because this is how you want to be able to be with anyone at all in your life. You want to feel like your best self, and you want to feel that way by being not perfect ever, Taurus, because that's impossible, but being authentic. You see, that's the difference. So let's read. We're going to go horizontal, vertical, and big picture. 8 of Cups. There have been, in the recent times, there have been things that you've realized about yourself emotionally that have been unfulfilling. Thank God. Every time you tell yourself the truth about something that doesn't fulfill you, you move yourself towards something that does fulfill you. And that's something to be thankful for. Because if you can be authentic and true to yourself by telling yourself the true story of how you feel, then you can move forward. And you can leave what doesn't fulfill you behind and move toward what does fulfill you. You've done an assessment of it. With the 7 of Pentacles, you've looked at it. Tangible things, the effort, the time that you've put in trying to grow this life, grow the relationship, grow your career, whatever you've put effort into. And you're saying, I don't know if I've gotten the yield because I haven't been fulfilled by that, by the work and time I've had to put in. And maybe it's because I've vacillated too much. Well, maybe this, maybe that, don't know, I'm not sure. What do I spend time and energy doing? This card is about what you spend time and energy doing. And are you splitting your time and energy, doing too much, multitasking, being too busy, or splitting your energies instead of focusing energy? That's what these two cards together are telling me. That maybe you're assessing how you want to focus your energy so that you can walk away what's not fulfilling and go toward what is. All right? And I think that this is in the way that you communicate about yourself and with others. Okay. Again, trying to bring a balance, temperance, a perfect balance, an amalgam, right? A synergy. Energy, synergy. That's what you're accomplishing here. That's what you're working toward. All right, on the bottom of the deck. That's what you've been working toward. That's huge. So next line, we have the King of Pentacles. Look at you. The King is the highest octave of the suit of Earth and of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the suit of Earth. So this is tangible. What we do every day, how we build our lives. It's our job. It's our family, it's food on the table, it's our income. You're working well with others. That's what you really want to do. Because that's what makes you feel strong and stable and sure. And you're also, because you're able to do that, you're able to have trust and faith in life again, because this feels good. This is what you can count on. You're not just thinking of yourself and your fulfillment. You're really also trying to do it with others in a group, right? That's what this beautiful conjunction this week is about. Mars and Venus in Leo. It is about how we blend ourselves with others in the best possible way, so that we have not only self-respect, because we're being authentic and true to ourselves, but mutual respect. For that reason, we allow people to see our true self. They allow us to see theirs. That's what this Three of Pentacles is. Working together to build something that lasts, that you can count on, that you can commit to with the Hierophant, that you can have faith in. Okay, and then the Lover's card. Now, these two cards on the table, we have to talk about romance, right? Two of Cups, Lovers. So, do I see romance here? Absolutely. It's saying, how internally where is your emotional attunement? How are you tuning in to your emotions? Are you just letting them flow in? Are you learning from them? Because our feelings inform us, right? Or are you maybe saying, I don't want to feel that. I feel it. I feel it all. I'm sensitive in Cancer season. It's the season of emotions and emotional health and well-being. So this is the season to work on this, Taurus. To not do this. To not, in your mind, say, nope, I'm not going there. Is this true? How do I feel? Is this true? How do I feel? I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I don't want to feel it, because it's just so strong. It's just streaming in so powerfully. It's so internal for me right now. You're feeling a lot. And that has you in a state of confusion, perhaps. And maybe you're wanting to deny some of the feelings that you have about someone. Or at least about the kind of love that you want. Maybe you want to take friendship into romance and up-level the relationship. So I think that that could be very possible, because I'm seeing serious commitment cards here. Okay, I think you're committed. The center card of this reading is the Three of Pentacles. That is working together to build something that lasts. Something sacred, something good. And your efforts being noticed. You know, that you're being a team player. All right, let's go down the vertical. We've got the Eight of Cups. You've decided to leave in the past what was not working emotionally. Maybe a denial. Maybe you've gotten stable now emotionally. And what I mean by that is realizing that even if the emotions that come in, that flood in, are negative, they teach you something. They're an indicator light in the car, right? The vehicle you're driving around in your body. And they're saying, that's uncomfortable. That didn't feel good. That felt like a backhanded compliment. That made me nervous. And actually taking it in and learning from it instead of blocking it because you don't want to feel that. Like, if somebody gives you backhanded compliments, like a frenemy type of person, I'm just going to use an example, right? And, you know, you're like, what did they mean by that? I don't want to think about that, right? So, I don't know what to do about that, Two of Pentacles. In relationships, this is about really trusting your feelings. Do they make you feel this way? Peanut butter and jelly. Peas and carrots. Energy, energy, synergy, right? Because this can be a really beautiful relationship if you allow for these emotions to just flow. The Queen of Cups is unconditional love. It's allowing the emotional flow state. It is. And not blocking it. And not denying it. All right, so let's go down the vertical. I was doing that, wasn't I? So, yes, we're walking away from what doesn't work, and we're getting grounded about it because we want real love. We want the real deal. We want commitment. King of Pentacles, lovers, commitment. This person you want there for you. And if you haven't met this person yet, you will, because love is everywhere. With your heart open, any love is possible at any time. Unconditional love is everywhere. So no matter what you really do want is serious commitment in love, even if it's just friendship, because it can be. But with the lover, it means you're making a choice in love. Okay, choosing whether or not you want this love relationship, and how to get a feeling that feels more fulfilling for you, for yourself. Okay, maybe, just maybe, if this is a person, then perhaps you had to walk away to realize what you really wanted, and decided what you really wanted is commitment and love. And maybe someone wasn't as committed. Maybe you're walking towards someone that you're committing to in love, right? So that's a question to ask yourself right now with Venus and Mars and Leo. All right, Seven of Pentacles. So you're assessing it. This is assessing the yield, all the time and all the work, all the effort I've put in for a very long time now. Has it yielded me the result? That's what this card is. It's assessment of the unity, the teamwork in the relationship, of what we're creating together. How's that working? And allowing your feelings to tell you. How do you feel when you're with this person, working with them in conjunction together, being in the same space, doing anything together? You're thinking about it. It's not just assessing it. It's also realizing that all work, all effort is actually worth it, because it's worth it to you, or you wouldn't have done it in the first place. It has value, right? It teaches you that it has value. This has value. And I think you're realizing that not just emotionally in Cancer season, but spiritually. There's a spiritual element here. What do you say about the relationship to others? Do you edify the person in public? Do you mock them if it's a romantic relationship, husband, wife, right? If you're the wife, do you get together with your gaggle of girlfriends and say, oh Lord, he just didn't do this, my honey-do list, right? If you're a man, do you get together with the guys and go, yeah, the old ball and chain, right? Do you talk like that? Right? That's kind of an old-fashioned way of thinking and talking about marriage, especially unfulfilling marriages that go on forever and ever and ever because people didn't change them. This is a different world. We're learning how to grow together. We're learning how to speak to each other in a way that encourages each other to grow into our best selves. And I think that that's what this reading is about for you, because you're weighing out, what do I do now in the relationship? How do I get this flow state? Where do I put my energy? How do both of us work together, putting our energy together so that we feel on top of the world and accomplish the kind of relationship we're trying to have? Because I believe in it. I have faith in it. I'm just not sure what to do exactly. I just don't quite know how to create a new story for us. Well, first and foremost, it starts with working together with the person and talking with the person with the sword suits. Like, take the blindfold off, open the swords up. My truth, your truth, the truth. Talking, communication about the commitment, right? Because I see you and accept you as you are, and you see me and accept me as I am. That is what this card represents for me. Affinity, synergy. When two people can be in a room together, whether they're speaking or silent, and feel completely comfortable. And if that hasn't been the way you have felt, number one, if you're married, it's time to talk and work together on something, do something together, create something together, build something together, you know, and allow for the new feelings to come in. Mercury is going to be in Cancer this week, in Cancer season, talking about our feelings. Safe space for conversation, so don't let your week end up being where you're not talking, and instead turn that upside down, open up those swords, have a conversation about it, because there is so much potential here for the relationship to really go far. And if this is a new person coming into your life, there is serious potential with these cards. These are like soulmate, twin flame, lifelong partner cards. There is serious potential, Taurus. And so I just wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. This can be a beautiful week for you to realize what you think about the relationship and how you value the relationship, and how you can go toward more fulfillment by opening up emotionally. That's what you're trying to walk toward. So, kindness, reverence, and gratitude. I wish it for you every day. Thank you so much. Tell yourself the best possible story of your life. You're writing your own autobiography. So, there you go. I'll talk to you next week. Hey, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and hit the subscribe, click on the bell, and you'll get a notification for when my readings come up for next week. Thank you so much. I do one for every sign of the Zodiac. If you want to go to my weekly readings playlist, then you can get all 12 for the week and check your sun, moon, rising. All right, thanks, Taurus. I'll talk to you again next week.